Jeffrey with Real Nifty Vintage, and I'm back with another haul video. So we went to two places. We went to a resale shop that's actually closing down, and they had a pretty good sale, 40% off in their whole store. And so I got some things from her. And then we also went to another antique store where I got a few different things. Oh, and then we also went to that flea market place that I've been going to recently. So quite a few places. And then I also have some more things kind of setting to the side. Again, I've been really active these last few weeks, so that's great. And let's get on with it, and I'll show you what I got. Oh, by the way, before I do that, a little bit of a surprise. I also got some new bedroom furniture, and I'll show you that in just a bit. We're gonna get onto the table, and then we'll go over there. All right, we're first gonna start off right over in here, and these are the items that I picked up at the thrift store that is closing down. So the story with that is she also sells online, and I think 3 years ago opened up the shop and just found that it doesn't really do well for her in that particular area that she's in, which is probably a little bit more harder to make a shop like that than even over in our area. Probably because of the wages and things like that. So her prices were already pretty good, but with the 40% off on top of that, it made it even better, I think. So right over there, we have a piece of Francoma, and this is actually the first piece of Francoma I've ever bought, and that's because it tends to go on the higher side around here, more than I think it should. So this is a really nice little planter. I guess it's a planter. Very neat. I love the deco styling of it. And this was only $6. So it was $12 originally, and then, well, no, it's not $6, basically, right? So like $7. So very cool, and it is marked on the bottom here, Francoma 35. Really neat, mint green and brown. So we've got that, and we'll see what this does online. We'll see if I can maybe get $20 or $30 out of it. Don't know. I have not really looked into Francoma, but like I said, it's really popular around here at the auctions and things like that. So I have never really been able to get a hold of it. So we'll see what that does. This here was actually, I don't remember. Goodness. She took all the price tags off, of course. I think it was $6 and then 40% off of that. So it was around like $4. This will go in the booth, and I'm going to probably put around $10 to $12 on it. It's a really pretty ice blue, probably made by Indiana Glass or something like that. Yeah. So really nice, and that should sell pretty easily in the booth. I also got these really neat pheasants. They are gold toned, or copper toned rather, and really neat. These were only I think $6. So that's a fantastic price. $6 for those three. And these will go online. I think they'll do pretty well on there. It's probably going to go $30 or $40 plus shipping. I don't know, maybe around the $50 mark with free shipping. So that's pretty good, and I think they'll do really well on there. I also grabbed some of these angels. Well, this is not an angel, but these two here are. This one is August, and it's in pretty nice shape, and it's made by Brins. And this one here, November, made by Lefton. These were around the $4 mark a piece, minus the discount. I don't know, they were probably around $3 a piece, so that's pretty good. And I can sell them from anywhere between $15 and $25 a piece for those little guys. This one here is actually St. Patrick's Day, a girl in a dress, and I was really wondering what these holes were and why it has a stopper, but I think it is actually a fragrance type thing. You could stick some fragrance in there and it'll diffuse that out of the holes. But we have got really delicate hair there. You can see it's like a spaghetti string type thing, and it is made by Rice, I don't know, Rice? Keys? I'll have to look that up, but it's pretty cool, and this should do pretty well online as well. I got another pair of these. These were, again, I don't remember how much they were. I think they were like $4. Like that's the final total, like $4. And I already have a pair of these listed or very similar. I have to double check and see if they are very similar or not. I'd love to just update my quantity, but if not, that's all right. And they are pretty cool. Clamshells. And they can either go in the booth if they don't do very well online, or like I said, online. But I have an antique booth in a lake town. It's Carlisle, Illinois. So it's Illinois' largest man-made lake in that town. So there's a lot of people that come in and do like the whole lake thing. So nautical, all that, really neat. Let's see. Oh, I also got this phone right here. This phone was originally $36, I think. And 40% off of that would have been whatever that would have been. But I basically just said, would you do 15? And she said, well, I can do 18. So basically I got 50% off or so on this phone. When I got it, it had some issues. The issues would have been there was some sticky stuff around the dial, and then there was another thing inside here. It's like where somebody was writing themselves notes on what the numbers were because they are a little worn away. So they had like rewrote the numbers on the outside of it on a white vinyl thing. So I pulled all that off so it's stripped back to the way it should be. But it's really cool, actually. It's made by, there you can see it, Kellogg. And it's on the bottom more so. Kellogg 1000 Series Chicago. So this is a really interesting, oh my gosh. I'm making a mess. This is a really interesting phone, and I think it'll go for maybe anywhere between $60 and $80 online, but we'll find out. And Stella, since you're right there, I think we'll go ahead and bring you into the video because everyone likes to see you, don't they? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Oh, I know. There she is. Do you have to go outside? No, you don't. You just want attention. So that's the phone. And then the last thing I got from her place is this right here. This was only like $3 or maybe even a little less than that. I think it was like $3 and then 40% off or something. But they are washcloths. I don't know how well these are going to do, but I cannot pass up new old stock linens. It's just very hard for me to do. So they're really fun and cool. And again, it's one of those things. If I can't sell it, I'll just use them. So I still think I could sell this for at least $15 with free shipping. And, you know, of course, the shipping's only going to be like $4 or so. It'll go first class. So we'll see what that does. All right, that takes care of that place that was having their blowout sale. Did okay there. Over in this area, we've got some more. My memory, oh my goodness. Okay, yeah. The stuff back here, right in through here, came from that flea market place that I have been going to. That's only like 15 minutes away. I go there on Thursdays, and I found a few different things, so I just had to grab them. This here is probably one of the things that is like the most questionable, and it's like, why would I grab that? But it is interesting. Has like some Valentine's Day scraps in here. And I like the frame and the fact that it's kind of self-sufficient and it's just, you can set it on a shelf or something. So I'll have to look into what I can do with that or how I can sell it, you know, online, of course. $2, not a bad price at all, I don't think, for what you're getting there. So I went ahead and picked that up. I also got another one of these Tupperware pitchers. This one is a little bit more interesting with a little designed flourish on there. And it has that pop top. And of course, Tupperware, you know. So that's pretty cool. This here I paid $5 for, only for the fact that it says caramel fudge icing on it. And it's just a really cool label. So we will see what this does in the booth. It's one of those things where I just had to grab it. I might be able to get $15 for it, maybe more. I need to talk to the antique mall owner and see what she says, but usually she just says, just put a high price on it, and if it doesn't sell, bring it down. But I don't know. I have trouble with that mode of thinking. I like to just sell things and get them out of my way. But here we have another rotary phone. This one has seen better days, surely has. And luckily that's just dirt. So I think I can get all this cleaned off of here. It's been snipped. That's all right. Usually you have to do a little work to get these going anyway if you want to use them. Oh my gosh. What? Okay, well. Again, it was $5, so I mean, I did pay a little bit for this, and I will clean it, and I still think, even with the condition of the bottom and everything, I should be able to get about $25 for it online plus shipping. So pretty cool. This is another thing that I can't seem to stop buying, and that's a problem. So fine. They actually do, these rotary phones, they bring a lot of traffic into my Etsy shop. So they are searched, people search for them quite a bit. I haven't been selling a whole bunch, but I've sold at least 8 of these phones just over within 2 years. So that kind of speaks for itself. And they go anywhere between $25 and $60, depending on the condition, how complete it is and all that. So I also got these Bakelite kitchen utensils and this really fun brown plastic Bakelite. So beautiful. I love the swirling in here, the marbling, and it was only $1 for all of this. This was in the dollar section there at that flea market place, and I just had to grab them. So I will give those a little clean up, and then they will go online. And I don't know the pricing of these off the top of my head, but considering it's all of these, it's probably around $20. Maybe like $24 with free shipping, but it could be more. I don't know. This corkscrew is pretty awesome. I guess that's a whisk. That's pretty neat. So we'll see what these do. This here was kind of an impulse buy, but for only $1, I figured, why not? So it's just kind of a shabby chic or country cottage kind of farmhouse looking decor piece. You hang that on a wall, and that's about all it does. But it's cool nonetheless for $1, and I think I can still sell this for maybe between $15 and $20 plus a little bit for shipping. So pretty cool, I think. Oh, almost forgot. This was also at the flea marketplace. It is some old gas station numbers. I paid in total $15 for all of the numbers you see. They came in about 3 different stacks, and you can see there $5 for that stack. So this one here is more like plastic, but they are really cool old numbers. Oops. And so they're all kind of different. This one, actually the rest of these are metal. So they're pretty long, some of these are. So we got 9, 1, 8, and then these ones even below that are a little thicker. See, 7, and so on. So what I think I'm gonna do is put these obviously put them in my booth and go, I think, anywhere between $8 and $10 per metal number and $5 for the plastic numbers. I don't know if that's about what they're worth or what, but I'll give it a shot. I figured that these could be great for really anybody that wants to put numbers up for some reason or another. Everyone has numbers or they have numbers are everything. So we'll see what those do in the booth, and hopefully that wasn't a mistake. But I just have to try them out sometimes, try out new things. So other than that, the flea marketplace, I went to another antique store, actually a reseller type, I don't want to say friend. I see her at auctions and we talk, and every time I go in there, we seem to get talking for about an hour. But she has a really cool shop in Centralia, Illinois. Her place is called Cat and Waltz. I think it's just Cat and Waltz, maybe something. I don't know. I don't know the rest. K-A-T. And I bought this here. This was actually sitting on whenever you walk in, the counter. And I looked at it real quick and I was like, wow, that's really pretty. And I said, is this somebody else's? Are they going to buy it? And she's like, no, somebody just brought that in and sold it to her. So I said, well, how much are you going to charge? And she said, oh, $18. So I said, yeah, I'll take it. It's really pretty. And I haven't actually looked it up to find out the make of it. Actually, I did, but I don't remember the name. and they go for about $80. I think that's a little on the high side. I mean, anywhere between $60 and $80. I don't know if I'm going to keep it or sell it, but it's really pretty. It's earlier carnival glass. It's not, the 60s stuff. It's earlier than that. So it's more the type that I like to collect. So I'm going to have a little bit of a struggle deciding if I want to keep that or not, or sell it. But it's a really pretty carnival glass vase. I also bought 2 fountain pens. This one is completely taken apart. I did that. It was originally put together. So I paid $8 for this pen and $8 for this pen. This pen is, well, they're both Parker. This is a Parker, I can't remember. This is a Parker 21, and it's really neat. And then this one that's in pieces is a Parker 51, and it is gold lined. I think it says that right in here somewhere. Can we find it? 1/10 16 karat gold filled, made in USA. And this is a really fun Parker 51, and it was $8. I shined up that cap with some Brasso, and it came up real clean, but it had lots of patches on it and stuff. And then this thing was completely gunked up. I could not twist it apart worth anything, so I had it soaking in some warm water for a bit, and I finally got it apart. So I went ahead and ordered a new pellet holder and a new sack to resack the pen, and then it should technically work then. But we've got everything needed to get it going again, and that'll be fun. Actually, if I wanted to sell this pen, I think I could probably get anywhere between $125 to $200 for it when it's in working condition. And this one here, I don't know. I'm going to keep them both, so I really didn't do a lot of research on how much I can get for them. But this one is probably a $50 pen as well. So I'm going to hang on to both of them, but for $8 a piece, that's really good. I also bought some postcards, vintage postcards. I had some more of these, but I gave them to Barb, which is Aaron's sister. She was looking for some vintage, this holiday here, Valentine's postcards. And so she got, I think, the cooler ones. But that's fine. I bought them for her, and I just picked up some others that I liked. So these were only $1 a piece. These, again, were at Cat and Walt's place. And I think almost as interesting as the designs is the notes that you can read on there. Most of the time they're kind of nonsense. It's like, how are you? The weather's good here. Bye. It's like, why would you even? But I think this is really pretty. And this is dated 1914. That's more lengthy there. To My Dear Affinity. I loved this one. And 1909. What is this one? The weather is fine this evening. The winters are long and severe. Don't you chuck? Don't you chuckle? Don't you chuck? Okay. And then, what is that one? I got home 1:30 the other evening. That's all it says. I cannot believe that. All right, so these are funny. But I guess it's pre-text messaging, when you just have one thing to say. I just figure if you're going to go to the trouble, come up with some more things to say. So, is that everything? Oh, shoot. I grabbed this here, $1. I don't know why I grabbed it. I don't have luck selling just things like this, but I grabbed it. All right, we're going to go to the bedroom now, and I'll show you what I got. All right, so on Facebook Marketplace, Barb, again, Aaron's sister, messaged me and told me about this dresser and this dresser over here, that they were listed on there with make an offer. And so, what was this? This was a really dreary, rainy day. It was like 2 days ago, actually. And I was like, well, I've been looking for some more waterfall pieces because we have currently this cedar chest that is waterfall. So I think I paid $15 or $20 for this at a estate sale, privately ran, or family ran. And so I've been really wanting to get some more coordinating pieces for it. So I'm like, well, I don't really feel like, and it's only like a 15-minute drive over there. I said, well, say $20. And I said, you can make an offer for $20 and go up to like 50. So she messaged me back within like 10 minutes and said, okay, she accepted $20. Then I was like, oh my gosh, now I got to go over there. So we got this one here and then this one over here. And this one's actually a slightly better shape. Now, a couple condition issues is that these are Bakelite handles, very cool, but this one here is missing. And you can see here what they look like. Sort of a marbled brown Bakelite with some wraparound brass or metal type handles. So they are really cool. I actually cleaned these up quite a bit. They were in much, much worse shape with lots more scratches showing. So I used this stuff called Old English Scratch Repair, and it worked wonders. So very cool. And I got my dresser scarves on here that I got from that lady. Funny story though, however, we got these put on the back of our truck, and I'm not used to moving furniture really. So this one here we put upright right up against the back of the truck where you would have where you'd see through out the back of the cab. Left it upright. I just figured that was easier for making everything fit. We did that, put all the drawers in, fine. Then we put this one, of course the mirror comes off. We put this one right in front of it, kind of sandwiched up to keep this thing from going like this. It was a windy day though, okay? And I'm not that experienced with moving furniture. So we didn't go down the road, but like 2 minutes when I seen this thing go like that. And then we went a little bit farther and I went back. And I was like, well, okay, we just need to slow down a little bit. But then all of a sudden he says, something just flew out the back of the truck. I'm like, what? And I turn around and one of the drawers is in the middle of the road. I don't know what I was thinking by leaving the drawers in there, but this top drawer flew out and got ran over by 2 cars. Oh my gosh, I feel terrible. However, is it not in pretty good shape? Pretty good until you look here. That's the metal got ground down there, and then I filled this in a little bit. See that chunk missing on that end and there. Yikes. So we turned around. We ended up taking this thing and turning it sideways. We got it rejigged in the truck, so that didn't happen again. But learning experience. For $20 though, I am still really happy. We have a cedar lined part here. And this is more storage than we had before. So actually all these are empty. Okay, so the story with the TV, if you're curious, there is actually a piece that goes right over this that matches this. It's just one big panel and it hinges on right here and it hinges right here and then it kind of just folds down to have an open space. Well, that piece already had damage to it in the form of a hole in this corner and in this corner. So whenever it was up, and the Bakelite handle was broken in half, so it looked pretty bad. So I figured we need a place to put the TV anyway. I had to argue with Aaron like for 20-30 minutes. Why can't we put it up there? Well, I don't like TVs way up in the sky. It's just, I have a thing against that. So I finally got the idea, we'll just put the TV there. And lo and behold, our TV fit. I mean, what are the chances? Actually, I'm lying. We had like 3 TVs to decide, try to see which one would fit. And this one fit just perfectly. So it's really fantastic the way that worked out. This doily here is actually doing another service. It is hiding this little area in here where I'm not sure why it is. Because the hinge sat up here. I don't know. Maybe there was a lip or something at one point on the, I don't know. I'm not going to speculate, but I need to find maybe a bigger doily that can that can extend to the sides. Otherwise, I still actually plan on getting some black paint and painting the inside of this raw wood stuff so that it recedes and you don't see it. But very happy. That is the tall dresser. And then, of course, again, this one here. And I think you can tell one of the best things about this mirror, about this dresser, is the mirror. And I just really, look, we've got designs there. Oh, it is so pretty, pretty. And in really great shape. $20. Come on. And actually, you can't tell how good this is. Here. Look, it's in really good shape. Really good. I'm not trying to hide anything with this. I was just trying to give a little color because with all this dark wood, you know, gotta try to brighten her up. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of everything. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye-bye.